This is the third time I'm making this video. First time sound cut out, and the second time I forgot to hit record. Welcome to Japanese from Zero. I'm George Trombley, and today we're going to be doing Japanese from Zero, Book 5, Section 2-3, where we talk about the difference between undes and kara because they both show the reason that something has happened. Let's look at it, okay? To give you the quick answer, for those of you that aren't going to go through the entire video, most of you leave after like 2 minutes before I get to all the awesome stuff, your loss, butからです is just very basic, straight to the point, because this. And undes has some emotion to it, a little bit of a tone difference, some nuance, maybe you're inviting a little bit more discussion. That's the difference. But they both always translate to mostly because of this. Let's look at some example Q and A. Here we go.
どうしてこんなに高い車を買ったんですか?
You drive up in a $2.3 million one-of-a-kind Lamborghini.
どうしてこんなに高い車を買ったんですか?
Or, you know what? Lamborghini, no. A GTR. The last production model of a Skyline GTR. Look it up. I don't think they have the word Skyline in it anymore. And actually, I think, unfortunately, they stopped producing it because Nissan's in trouble. GTR, the coolest car ever.
どうしてこんなに高い車を買ったんで
Start
すか?
price $120,000.
どうしてこんなに高い車を買ったんですか?
どうして? Why? How come? こんなに such a 高い expensive 車を買ったんですか? So here the object is car. 車. And a lot of times the words before that are also still part of the object. We're just modifying it. For example, 高い車. What kind of car is it? It's a 高い車, an expensive car. Oh, it's a こんなに高い車, such an expensive car. And finally, どうして is not anything that modifies the word. It's a question word. So it means, how come such an expensive car 買ったんですか? You bought. Why did you buy such an expensive car?
どうしてこんなに高い車を買ったんですか?
Here's the answer. Two versions.
前から欲しかったからです。
One with kara, and we're going to do this one as well.
前から欲しかったんです。
Both translate to what?
前から欲しかったからです。
Now I'll give you a hint in Japanese. If you are stuck in a sentence, the kind of trick that I always used when I was doing a ton of document translation, it saved my life a lot, was to go from reverse. Just go to the end of the sentence, find the verb, find the person who's doing the object, and then keep going. Like reverse always does it. Because 欲しかった, wanted from before. And the other thing about Japanese is when there's a statement being made, if there's no pronoun or person that we've been talking about, it's always I by default. I wanted it from before. And if it's a question, it's almost always you. What do you want? If I say, 何が欲しいですか? I'm not saying, あなたは何が欲しいですか? I'm saying, 何が欲しいですか? What do you want? By default, a question is you. If we had been talking about our teacher or our wife or our girlfriend, then they were asking, what do they want? What does she want? Even though in Japanese we still said, 何が欲しいですか? If we had been talking about, wow, how come George bought such an expensive car? 前から欲しかった. Well, in Japanese it would be a little bit more like he said he wanted it from before. But let's say that wasn't there. 前から欲しかった. He wanted it from before. We would have to assume it means he, because he's taken that slot in our head where the pronoun would be. If there is no pronoun or no assumption of who we're talking about, it's always I for statements. Got it? That'll save you a lot. All right. So here we have because I wanted it from before, and it's a very dry way of saying it, very clean, not a problem, which means not because I wanted it from before. But here we say 前から欲しかったんです. A little bit more emphasis, a little bit more emotion. Okay. If we throw a little yo on there, 前から欲しかったんですよ. I really wanted it from a way back. Now we've got some definite emphasis, some a little more emotion in there, right? All right, moving on.
なんで家にいないんですか? なんで家にいないんですか？
I'm not sure who's asking this question. I don't know if I like it.
なんで家にいないんです
How
か？
come you're not at home? Is this like your girlfriend? Is she a little bit possessive? Is this your wife? Your mistress? Who is it?
なんで家にいないんですか？
Now, by the way, just because she's saying undesu ka here, it doesn't mean you have to answer with undesu. Sometimes in Japanese, you're taught that this particular pattern, normally you answer with this pattern here, okay? It's not the case here. The answer could be this with kara.
今、買い物をしてるからです。
Good answer.
今、買い物をしてるからです。
Because I'm shopping now.
今、買い物をしてるからです。
And that's just very basic. It's just giving a reason. No emphasis, nothing.
今、買い物してるんです。
Oh, I'm shopping. 今買い物してるんです. I'm shopping. It's that I'm shopping is what this would probably more directly translate to. Okay? 今買い物してるんですよ.
今、買い物してるんです。
All right, one more.
なんで落ち込んでいるんですか？なんで落ち込んでいるんですか？
This question, I don't know, man. Can you actually, is this an easy to answer question or not? I don't know.
なんで落ち込んでいるんです
I mean,
か？
sometimes there's a clear reason.
なんで落ち込んでいるんですか？
How come you're feeling down? How come you're depressed right now? I don't know, man.
なんで落ち込んでいるんですか？
Just woke up that way today. Sometimes you got a bad day. It's just a bad day, okay? My hair doesn't look good. My car is dirty.
なんで落ち込んでいるんです
Yeah,
か？
彼女と別れたからです。
that's a good reason.
彼女と別れたからです。
彼女と別れたからです. He could just say, by the way, he doesn't have to have the kara or the un. He could just say, 彼女と別れました. That's the answer. 彼女と別れました. I broke up with my girlfriend. Could have said that.
彼女と別れたからです。
Because I broke up with my girlfriend. But here,
彼女と別れたんです。
彼女と別れたんです. Throw that yo in there. 彼女と別れたんですよ. I broke up with my girlfriend.
彼女と別れたんです。
You're kind of inviting a little bit of discussion. It's a conversation at this point. It's like, well, what happened? Wait, you and Momiko were so good together. Oh my God, she loved you. And I loved her. I loved her too. I don't know why she broke up with me. だから、therefore, 落ち込んでいます. I am down.
彼女と別れたんです。
That's it, guys. All right. In the next lesson, we're going to get past this undes stuff and the kara stuff. We're going to jump right into 2 actions at once with nagara. See you there. Hopefully you'll stay until the end. Bye.